You look great as always. It's so good to see you. Today in this video, we're gonna talk about how to make a video go viral on a small channel. What can you do to make a video catch fire if you don't have thousands of subscribers and you don't have a massive base of people that already know about you on YouTube? I did an experiment when this channel right here was only about 400 people, and I got a video to go viral, and I say viral in quotes because there's different definitions, but my definition that I'm using for this purpose is it got a lot of views in a very short amount of time. And then I actually was able to do it a second time and got even bigger results. I want to talk about the strategy that I used to get a video to start going viral and then just to take off. And so that you, if you're running a small channel, these are some things that might be able to help you take it to the next level. I had about 400 subscribers and my videos weren't getting a ton of traction. And if you're new to YouTube, you have a small channel like this one, you know how frustrating it could be. You put all this work into your videos, you really want them to do well, and you put it out there and 30 people watch it, or 6 people watch it, and 3 of those were you hitting refresh. So it could be very, very taxing, and a lot of people just give up and they move on. I was looking at my channel and I thought, man, like I've got great content and I'm consistent. I want to make this thing grow. The first thing I did is I kind of waited for something in my niche to happen that was newsworthy, that people were talking about, that was somewhat controversial. The first thing that you can take away from this is whatever niche that you're in, whatever thing that you're doing, you need to know what's going on in that space. What are people talking about? What is the latest news? Are you tracking what's happening? I had, in this case, a very specific thing that happened in my niche that I happened to just stumble across on Facebook. Okay, so the first thing I would suggest is make sure you're following your niche. You should know it very well. You should know what's happening in your niche. Maybe you follow Facebook pages, you're in groups, hashtags on Instagram, whatever you have to do to stay aware of what's happening in your niche. Had I missed this, the moment would have passed and it would have been over. The first thing that happened was there was a prominent preacher that came out and he said he was changing some things about his theology. Now, I don't know a whole lot about this particular preacher. It's not really my style of preaching. It's not even really what I talk about on my channel, but he happened to be a preacher that was well known and people were talking about this event. So the first thing I did was research. I went out and I said, okay, where can I find where people are talking about this? And I particularly went to YouTube, and I would highly suggest this. If you want something to blow up on YouTube, then start with YouTube to see what is the main viral video, what is the main trending video that everybody's referring to about this incident, this controversy, this news, whatever it is. So I found a video that was talking about this, and it was the one that was kind of going up in views. I mean, it was the video, it was the clip that somebody had kind of taken from one of his sermons and uploaded it, and that was the one that everybody was sharing, everybody was talking about, everybody was commenting on. I need to make a video commenting on that video, okay? So it's a little bit meta, but basically I took the main trending video, I was able to show the video of what he said and then comment on it and give my 2 cents and then show what other people said. So I put the video together in a way that was kind of commenting on what happened, but also commenting on the video about what happened. It served me well in both cases to have that main video that was about this be the one that I focused on. And then in the title of my video, I pulled the same language from the video that had really taken off about this event. I uploaded my video and here's what happened. The first thing I did, and I highly suggest this, more than any other video you post, when you post a video that you've lined all this stuff up and you really want it to take off, share it like crazy. Share it on social. Text it to your friends and ask them to comment on it. Ask them to like it. Engage with whoever engages. Positive, negative, doesn't matter. You want to just get this thing to go far and wide. So I did that. What started to happen was YouTube started to recommend my video as the next video in line after people watched the main trending video on this topic, which is what I wanted. It was the best thing that could have happened. So when you searched for this issue, you saw the main trending video and then you saw mine. If you watched the main trending video, the very next thing that YouTube would pop up, either in autoplay or in suggested videos, was mine, which brought me a lot of views in a very short amount of time, which I'll show you here in a second. Now, the second video was a couple months later where I did almost the exact same thing. I want to take you inside my computer. The files are in the computer.
What do they look like?
They're in the computer.
They're in the computer?
We have 4,070 subscribers, which is going to be an important thing to keep in mind as we're thinking about the impact that this trending video had on my channel. First one was this one. It was called Hinn Confesses, I'm Correcting My Theology, Lessons for Pastors. So the video is basically just me giving commentary on what Benny had said. What's going on with Benny Hinn? You can see that the video got 120,000 views. I published it on September 5th. It brought 1,500 subscribers to my channel. It only made $64.90, and this is interesting. This is because when this video was published, I wasn't monetized. I didn't have 1,000 subscribers yet. You have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, which I didn't have. I had 400 subscribers and I had nowhere near 4,000 hours of watch time. So somewhere midway through this video is actually when I got eligible for monetization, which is why the video has only made $65 and it has 120,000 views. Here in a second, I'm going to show you a follow-up video that I did that made a lot more. 17,942 views. Typical for my channel in this period is, let's see what it said, 84 to 150. 84 to 150 views normally on the first day. This got nearly 18,000, okay? Then on this, by the first and second day combined, 40,000 views, okay? Typically 100 to 180. So 40,000 views. So it did even better the second day because the first day was 17. By the second day it was 40 total. So it got 23,000 that second day, which is amazing. Third day, 59. So I'm looking at an average of 20,000 views a day on this video. Now, just imagine this as a small YouTube creator. I, to this point, had not had much of any success. I mean, I had 400 subscribers, which is not nothing, but it's kind of next to nothing. And it was crazy the amount of views that this video brought. Okay, day 4, 77,888. Day 5, up to 92. So I hit 100,000 views in 6 days, which again, for a large channel, that's not a big deal. For mega trending viral, like blow the top off, not a big deal. But for my tiny channel, this was amazing. A couple things I want to point out too is the amount of engagement it got. 1.4 thousand likes, 184 dislikes, 1,491 comments. One of the things that I did, and I highly recommend this, is a couple days later, I actually published a follow-up video because more things kind of unfolded in this incident, this event. And so I went ahead and made a video about that, and it was called, Is Benny Hinn Going Back on His Confession? Okay, and this video was posted the next day, September 6th. It got 25,000 total views. So it went, okay, the first day it got 6,000 views. By the second day, 12,000. So about 6,000 views a day average for the first two, then slowed down a little bit to 16. So that's 4,000 for the third day. And then it went from there, and you can see it kind of petered out at about 25,000 views. But that brought another 217 subscribers to my channel. So between the first video and the second video, we're looking at 1,717 subscribers, okay? 1,500 for the first one, 217 for this one. So 1,717 subscribers from 2 videos posted over 2 different days. So overnight, I mean literally overnight, my channel went from relative obscurity, 400 subscribers, to about 2,000 or 2,100 just from 2 videos over the course of a few days, because most of these subscribers came in just a few days, which is amazing. So that was in September. About a month later, month and a half later, I decided I want to try to do this again. Another thing happened, another preacher, another conflict, and I thought, hey, let's just see what we can do. So this video is called John MacArthur, Beth Moore, Go Home, and I want to show you how this one did. So this one got 160,000 views, 159,400, almost 160,000 views. It brought 948 subscribers, which is awesome. So if you think about it, between those two videos, 1,717-ish, 1,700 some change, 948. So we're looking at about 2,600 or so subscribers from two videos over a month and a half to a channel that had previously had 400. So these two videos took my channel of 400 to a channel of 3,000, like that. And then from there, it's grown from 3,000 to 4,000 over the last few months, just from the organic growth of posting every week and having more people see the videos. This is interesting to me. The most views came from suggested videos, which is videos from suggestions appearing alongside or after other videos. So what that meant is, and this is exactly what I was hoping for, that when people watched videos about this event, they saw my video as one popping up to watch next. The other was external, which was just about almost as much, and that came from a lot of sharing. I talked about that earlier in this video. And if we look at the graph of how this video came about, day one, 23,222. I think to this point, that is the most views that any video on my channel has ever gotten in one day. And typically I get 86 to 170. So it's 23,222 views in a day, pretty amazing. And then the next day, 44,418, so almost a doubling. And then 63, another 20. So again, it follows the same trajectory as that first one, where we're hitting 100,000 views by day 6 to day 7. And what this shows is that if you jump on something, even if you're a small channel, even if very few people know about you, if you jump on something that's trending and you latch on to the videos that are really being shared about it, and you're intentional and purposeful, and your video is even half decent. I mean, honestly, these videos like this one, the John MacArthur Beth Moore Go Home, this one took me 90 minutes. I mean, literally from the time that I learned about this incident to the time that I had to do the research, put together the videos I was going to share, record everything, edit it, upload it, 90 minutes, hour and a half. And it reached 160,000 people and brought 1,000 subscribers to my channel. So ultimately, having a trending video on a small channel is just a win, win, win. I will say though, one thing that you need to keep in mind, if you're gonna do something like this, people get very opinionated. I mean, there are 2,800 comments. A lot of these comments are negative towards me. I mean, a ton, like a lot. Are like, you're an idiot, I hate you, and I want you to die. I mean, maybe not that bad. Well, some of them. But that is the power of a trending topic, a polarizing topic, a controversial topic. And it's the power of saying something and having an opinion and letting the chips fall where they might. I mean, 1,800 likes, 1,300 dislikes. And yes, I did like my own video. I suggest you do that too. Even the president votes for themselves. If you want to dive into this more, check out this video right here about how much money I was able to make off of this video. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what has been your experience on YouTube. How many subscribers do you have now? What are your goals? And what are the things that you're doing to grow your channel? I would love to hear from you. Give this video a like if it brought value to you, and I will see you in the next one.